Hello, everybody. We're live. It's Super Sunday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews, and El Conejito Malo is in Louisiana also.
Louisiana as well. Okay, today I'm bringing a mango mojito inspired beverage. This is a sour. This comes from Martin House out of Texas, Fort Worth. It's coming in at 8% alcohol per volume. This is a 16-ounce vessel, canned about a month ago. All right, good enough. So it's a fresh product. I don't usually gravitate towards sours, but I figured why not try it. I was able to get a single. All this stuff is expensive. Even as a single is expensive. Paid $3.99 for this one can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is what it is. So the pour is clear. And it does have like a light yellow to kind of like a tangerine orange color. That's sour. Okay. So it says this is a sour ale with mango, vanilla, rice, and lactose. I did smell the vanilla. So I'm not sure why they would put vanilla in a sour. I guess they got to kind of like even it out some. That's usually why vanillas are added to products. Okay, that's the Martin House website. All kinds of things in there, huh? They got all kinds of fancy things. Oh, look, there we go. There they have it. That dude's got some attitude, huh? And
Yeah.
one floppy ear. He's got a skateboard. He's got like some surfer shorts on. No t-shirt. They should have put a tank top on him or something. But yeah, man, he's got attitude. He's here to show you he's got attitude.
Mango.
I don't know why they chose to put a pissed off looking bunny on there, but
Maybe he had to pay the full price. Sour ale with mango, vanilla, rice, and lactose. Wow.
I said all that already.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at it again. That's a strange mix. Rice, lactose.
Well, Budweiser uses rice.
That's true, but not. I'm just saying for a sour, it seems odd. But I don't know much about sours.
This is what I know about sours. You got to like a sour to drink a sour. If you don't like a sour, chances are you're not going to like. What is this? I'm not doing shock top.
Yeah, I'm just showing you what's coming up for me.
You're doing shock top?
Yeah, the new look shock top.
Okay.
They have all these new flavors, but I've only seen this one.
And that's because they've got a new parent company, correct?
Tilray, yeah, Tilray.
And tell us a little bit about Tilray. Who are they?
They bought this from Anheuser-Busch, and they bought a bunch of other brands, and they also sell cannabis products, which I don't know if it's making any money for them. It says this Belgian-style wheat ale is an invigorating escape from the mundane, brewed with real citrus.
Is this a Belgian-style weed ale? Is that what you said? Weed? Oh, wheat. I'm sorry.
Invigorating.
You started talking about they're doing CBD products.
Yeah, an invigorating escape from the mundane, brewed with real citrus peels for a smooth, citrusy finish. I bought the 6-pack of bottles because a local store had it for $4.99 a 6-pack, which was, I thought, very low these days.
Now, that's not the new shock top that you got, because I know where you got that from.
It is the new. I have the new bottle, and it's got a good date on it.
Okay.
They also have lemonade shandy, mango island wheat, cosmic berry wheat, and the twisted pretzel.
I may have to visit that place when we get off, because I know right where it is. And I'm dodging parade traffic all over the place. Man, I tell you, there's parades. I was going to church. I left my house at 7:10 in the morning, and there's traffic all over the place. People running red lights, speeding all over the place. Which I'm I'm okay with driving in that kind of traffic, but usually that kind of traffic is reserved for commuter traffic. Now we have a mix of people that don't drive in that traffic, driving around like morons and lunatics. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, let me pop the top. At least it has a brown bottle, protects it from the light.
But that's not the case for every beer. That Miller High Life has a clear bottle.
Right. Okay, pour it.
Look at that fancy glass. It's like a mixer. Uh-oh. Slow down.
It's kind of brownish gold, tan gold.
Almost the same color as this thing I'm going to.
Extremely thick white head. There's no sediment in it, so put that on the side. All right, so
TV on that? It's a 5.2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
and this year is the 20th anniversary of Shock Top. Originally known as Michelob Shock Top, but
so on the nose, I'm getting vanilla. There's mango coming through this, and this is mojito. M-O-C-H-I. M-O-C-H-I. Mojito. Okay. So it's very pleasant. It's almost like a dreamsicle type, and I'm not saying it because it's the color dreamsicle. There's almost like a dreamsicle coming through with this, and that may be the lactose and the vanilla and the mango all kind of doing that. Cheers, and go ahead and try this.
Cheers.
Again, this is another one of those so-called sours that taste like a tart. It's very tart. I don't think it's sour. So I don't know, like IPAs have become different beers now. And some folks say, oh, it's the evolution of an IPA. And I'm just like, I don't get it. But this does have some tart. It's almost like if you took a dreamsicle and infused mango and then had it almost like a, remember those little lemon heads? You'd have those, and they kind of had that tartness going on. That's what this is kind of like. But it's almost like if the tartness was in like a candy. What's that rolled candy? It comes with different little, and it's made
they called
Smarties.
Yeah,
Smarties. So it's almost like the flavor of a Smartie, a texture that you get after eating a Smartie, which is in this. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but I do that sometimes. I describe what I'm getting on a flavor aspect or a mouthfeel aspect. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like the mouthfeel is almost like it's a Smartie I just ate and kind of washed it down. But it does have I guess the vanilla kind of infused with the mango. I'm trying to guess on this, and then the rice is kind of there, and then and then there's that lactose going on. So it's almost like they tried to balance it out. Maybe this came out to be kind of too much of a sour, and then they kind of try to mellow it out some. So I would be keen on trying this without the vanilla in it to see if that was the case with this product. So, well, I do have one can left.
Okay.
Which doesn't look like it's going to be touched for the next 6 to 7 weeks. So,
well,
good.
I'll give you my aroma note and tasting notes. It smells and tastes pretty much like the original Shock Top, although I think they might have adjusted it a little bit to give it a little more flavor. You get a little spiciness in the nose when I don't remember it being spicy before. You get the wheat bread, little orange. All right, taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, they probably just enhanced the coriander. So you get the coriander, you get the wheat bread, you get the orange peel, you get a little bitterness, but probably from the rind, the orange rind, more than the hops. The body's medium. It finishes pretty dry. It's probably 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, and probably 1 out of 5 bitterness units, 1 out of 5 hop cones. It's pretty easy drinking. These are kind of bland though. If you want something that's exciting and has a lot of great dynamic flavors, this is not going to have it. Blue Moon's not going to have it. Fat Tire from New Belgium is definitely not going to have it. You have to go get a real Belgian wheat beer to get that flavor.
Don't you find that the Belgian wheats are a little easier on the system per se?
No, because I never had a problem with the wheat beers in general on my system, so I can't really testify to that.
For some reason, I can tell a difference in my system between what comes from Belgium, Germany area, and then what's made here.
They must be using a better type of wheat.
Probably so. I mean, it's like I tell people to go out to eat all the time, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know why I'm getting so fat." I'm just like, well, because you go out, you let other people pick the food that you're going to eat, and they prepare it the way they want to prepare it, and they give it to you. Rather than you going out and buying your own food, hunting down the best food you can get, and preparing it for yourself in such a way that it's healthy for you. Yeah. So I guess if you're finished, I'll go ahead and give my synopsis of this. The bitterness is kind of like, I don't know, it's almost non-existent. I don't know if you get it's hard to describe. It's not really like an IBU bitterness, but there's tartness in this. It is semi-sweet. Sweetness, I'd hit it at 3. There's a tartness to this, and now I'm confused. Are sours supposed to be tart, or is that a different classification? Maybe somebody can chime in and let us know. I mean, it says sour on there, but I don't find it to be sour. I find it to be tart. So,
yeah, it's always find that.
Yeah, IBUs are low in it. Again, this is almost like it's what I call one of those soft drink beers. It's definitely a malt beverage. You could see malt going on with it. Did the website give you any kind of specifications with this?
No, nothing.
It just says it's a sour ale with mango, vanilla, rice, and lactose. So those last 3 ingredients of the vanilla, rice, and lactose to me would be almost like a rice pudding. So you get like the more I'm thinking about this, because we always, I don't know if your grandparents made the rice pudding. It was different. It was different than the bread puddings. Oh, he's gone. All right. So they make what's called a rice pudding, and then sometimes they put raisins in it and stuff like. It's one of those old recipes from like the 50s or something. My grandmother, or maybe one of my grandmother's friends would make it. I'm kind of getting that too, because you get the rice, the lactose, and that's what was in a rice pudding. Vanilla, of course, there was a little vanilla, but the mango comes in this. I've never really seen where this is a sour. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting a sour. I'm getting a well-made product. It tastes good. Would I get this again? I'm not sure. I think as a whole, this company, Martin House, out of Fort Worth, Texas, does a really good job on things when they come in. You know, if you're expecting something to be a certain way off the label, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be exactly what they say is on the label. But I would like to find out if I'm confused with the difference between a sour and a tart. Because I know we used to go to these like little places like 504 Craft Beer Reserve, and they would let you try what they had on the polls. And these guys would keep on sending like sours and tarts my way, and I got confused there for a while. And I was just like, I don't want to taste those. So, yeah, it tastes like a rice pudding dreamsicle type soft drink beer. That's what it tastes like to me. I don't think it's not bad in any kind of a way. On the contrary, I find it to be quite delicious and refreshing. But then again, like I said, the only confusion I have is why is it called a sour when I'm getting tartness out of it, not sour? Is sour supposed to give you like that? I thought it was something to do with some yeast that they would use in these things.
Yeah, I don't know. When I put sour cream in my chili, the sour cream does not taste tart. It tastes sour.
Yeah.
When my milk turns sour, it doesn't taste tart.
No. Yeah.
Well, why don't you if you want to give a score, because here's Beverage Ramble.
Oh, I'll say it, John. Hey, John. Question.
Yes.
What is the difference between a sour beer and a tart beer?
Really no difference. I think the tarts tend to be more, really, I think the sours, the sours tend to be more lemony, has more salt in them, versus the tart beers tend to be more lemony. But do you know what? Actually, I really can't tell the difference between either or. How about you, Jay?
No, they always tell the sour beers always taste tart to me. They taste
the
like
sour beers and the sours and the tart beers about the same. So I just did one recently, the Flying Fish Sea and Salt that had the strawberry and lime. It was like a good sour ale, but it had that tart, that lime. Obviously, the some strawberries tend to be a little tart too, but
yeah,
it had the salt and kind of that sort of vibe to it. It made me want to, man, I can't wait till summer gets here. Can't wait to have some of these right now, especially in this cold weather I'm in now. So.
Okay. Well, I brought this thing from Martin House out of Fort Worth.
Yeah, it looks good. I was listening to the video before I came on live.
Yeah, it says it's a mango mojito.
Oh, okay.
Sour ale. So
Okay.
I don't really grab for these, but I'm getting tartness. So I was just wondering if that's what you're supposed to get off of these. And almost like a rice pudding. Yeah, you ever had rice pudding before?
I've had rice pudding, yeah. And those are really good for the summertime. And and I was very hesitant about sour ales when I started reviewing. And I've seen Jay and a few others, Michael Komaroff and everyone else drinking a lot of these. And now I've come kind of fully embraced those, especially around the summertime. Sours and definitely the cheladas. Perfect, refreshing, nice, smooth to have. Nothing wrong having a good, traditional lager, or light lager, but nothing wrong having those as well,
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give my score on this, or did you want to go ahead and introduce your beer? We can
nothing really special. The king of beers I have right here, Budweiser, celebrating 150 years in America here in the United States. The original, the introduced in 1876, 5%. Of course, they've changed it's still the traditional labeling, but it made some finer prints. Maybe it's kind of the prints have maybe gotten a little more wider, a little more bigger, more like visually see like wow, but it's still the same old traditional logo. Nothing's changed with this. The king of beers, 150 years. As I said, Beechwood Age, this famous beer we know the brand produced by any other brewer, which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging process produces a taste, a smooth and drinkability you will find in no other beer at any price. So, Ed McMahon. Good evening. I'm Ed McMahon, and I'm drinking Budweiser. Back to you, Johnny.
That was
I
a
think
good one.
we have a couple of Budweisers before the show. So
Oh, you
Yeah, I
had
think-
Budweiser's already? You must be going to
no,
Monty.
I'm talking about Ed McMahon. We'll have a few before he would come on the show.
Yeah, sometimes you could tell he might have been tasting a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, but this is one of the most just still people can dismiss it all they want. They can crap on it, make fun of it. Oh, this sucks, and especially when I like one of the commercials on you see it on YouTube where they do a blind taste test and they tell these folks to say, hey, you want to try this beer that has great flavor, this and that and this, and then they don't tell them what it is, and when they reveal it, when the person reveals you what it is Budweiser, you're like, oh wow, I was just shocked, So
oh wow, I knew something was wrong with it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like that one person that Jay does reviews with who
George, right? George.
Totally like did not like Miller High Life, Miller Lite. Yeah. Keep that stuff. I'll go buy my own. And then Jay did a line on him and he said, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to say.
You can't say anything. You bastardized something from taste buds from so long ago that you forgot what it tasted like.
Yeah. So, but just a good clean beer and refreshing. Like I said, I think still the same good recipe. And I get this from time to time. I had this on my birthday, on a snowmobile, and we were cooking some food inside, and I pound me and the guy who had the snowmobiles. We had a couple of Budweisers and say, hey, toast to you, happy birthday, happy 50th, and happy 150 for Budweiser. So of course there's going to be a lot of promotion for this beer all year, from everybody, from the company. I'm sure they'll be promoting it throughout as we celebrate our 250th birthday. So look for get sick of watching Budweiser, but hey, you can't dismiss it. It's a great beer. And let me just go ahead and give you can I give my score now or want me to wait?
We're going to come right back around. Just wait.
Well, let me ask you guys a question about Budweiser. I mean, do y'all get this from time to time? Do y'all like, hey, I'll find something that's a little more inexpensive, or this is one of your standbys?
I usually get natural ice because it's less expensive and I like the flavor better. But I like Budweiser. I don't mind it.
I pick it up every now and then. I mean, it's just one of those old beers. Growing up, I'd have this back and forth thing with my older brother. He was always like, I'm gonna go ahead and Budweiser, and I tell him no, I'm gonna get Miller High Life, and so he didn't like it. He would call it a derogatory name and all that stuff. But I was just like, man, I think this beer is great. And so, but Budweiser was his go-to beer. Mine was High Life.
Can't go wrong with either one. And I'm glad they're bringing back Miller High Life Light. I wish I could find it, but so far, nowhere to be found.
There's a man.
Isn't the only difference between Miller High Life and Miller High Life Light a 0.1, like Busch Light?
No, Miller High Life Light is 4.1 and Miller High Life is 4.6.
Okay, so it's a half a percentage.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
There's a man I work with. He every day after work, he takes home a 6-pack of Budweiser tall cans, the pints. That's his evening drink, a 6-pack of Budweiser talls.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, as long as he's home, right? That's all that matters. He's home. He's enjoying himself.
And how much does that sell for? Last time I looked, it was $7.99.
And he won't buy anything else. It's between $7.99 and $8.99.
Hey, I remember when Coors Banquet used to be
$4.72.
Used to be cheap. Now it's $8.99.
All right. Now, as far as this score, it tastes good. It's good, but like most wheat beers, in my opinion, that's how they are. Good, but never great. Okay, you'll get some from Germany, from Belgium that are in the A range, but normally they're not really. They're just good. It's not a style problem. It's just that, to me, they're just.
I think it's an ingredient problem. Just like we were talking about earlier. If you let somebody else make your beer or your food, and you're subjected to their ingredients that go into it.
I think beer is better with barley instead of wheat. I think whiskey's better with barley or corn rather than wheat. Wheated whiskeys are good. Wheated whiskeys are good, but
they should drink up that Weller.
Yeah.
Weller.
Weller. And you can't find that stuff.
You like Weller and Larceny. Yeah. I saw Weller yesterday.
Boy, they drink that stuff up.
All right, so my score is going to be a B. It's good. I wouldn't buy it again because I don't buy these kind of beers at all. I mean, I'd buy it if they updated the recipe or something, but otherwise, I don't buy these things to drink. Okay, but other people do. I get it.
You got a fantastic price.
$4.99. Yeah, I'm buying it, of course.
Yeah. What beer you had again, Jay? Shock Top? Okay. All right, yeah. They changed the labeling a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
That was was it Shock Top Brewing Company, St. Louis, Missouri? Yeah, but yeah.
Now it's Shock Top Brewing of Oregon.
and AB have a brewery up in Oregon. I don't know if they shut that one down or not, but
no, they sold it. They don't make it anymore. There's another company that makes Shock Top.
Tilray makes Shock Top.
Okay, yeah. The people behind New Belgium. No, not New Belgium. Sweetwater.
Tilray. Yeah, Tilray owns Sweetwater. They own Sweetwater, Terrapin, and Shock Top, and Breckenridge. All right.
Oh, so they bought Terrapin from Molson Coors.
Yes.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Oh wow. A lot of these beer companies. Yeah, go ahead, Dave. I'll talk.
I'm going to give my conclusion here. This is a really great product. It's interesting. It's almost like a juice inspired beer. You know, think of if you took all these ingredients and you made like a high C or something out of it, and you then made a beverage, a malt beverage. I've never seen this around. I've never seen a mango mojito sour with vanilla, rice, and lactose. I've gone on and on and on. Description of this tastes almost like a rice pudding with a mango flavor to it, and the sour is low. So with that said, with it being a good beer, I'm going to give this like a 91 out of 100. I think it's a good beer. I'm just not sure where they're going with all the flavor aspects into this. It's unique, but then again, it's one of those beers to me that doesn't taste like beer. It tastes more like, I don't know, something else. So if you see it, if you're interested in something like this, pick it up. For the most part, this company does a really great job on their beers, and I'm so appreciative that they send them to us and we can try them. All the carbonation is faded in this, but it does have everything that it says it's on there. So I can't go any lower than a 91. The only reason I'm giving it a score of 91 rather than higher is because I'm not really sure about the sour versus tart aspect in it. I was kind of hoping somebody could, go into the comments and maybe do a little comment on it, but I mean, John tried to go ahead and say it on that, and I think it's less like a Berner Weiss because when I'm tasting salt and stuff, it's like
Berliner Weiss, right?
Yeah, Berliner Weiss.
Yeah, which is kind of like more like a wine type of, sort of,
Yeah,
it's salty.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of a Goza.
Ghost, okay.
The Goza is salty. The Berliner Weiss is like a wheat beer that's so bland they add cherries to it or raspberries.
Yeah.
Or strawberries to it.
That kind of leave like some kind of a flavor in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what the Flying Fish had that. It was described as a Goes, but I call it a sour ale. But yeah, strawberry, tart, lime, flavored, the salty, lemony. It had a good, and it was very refreshing at 4.3%. So, So, what I was about to say, I was going to ask you a question. Guys, have you noticed a lot of these beer companies now are just selling off whatever? I guess trying to hold on to what they have. They're trying to streamline whatever they have right now. Like you said, having Molson Coors sell off Terrapin and a few other companies do this and that, and trying to keep some of their breweries. I guess, it's trying to streamline because right now the market is really changing. Because right now, I've talked in a lot of my videos. It seems like everybody's drinking more lower calorie beers, or basically, less alcohol beers or non-alcoholic beers.
They have to cut back if they want to stay in business. Why do you think Why do you think Winn-Dixie got rid of all their stores outside of Florida? Because they were making money? No, because they weren't making money.
All right, it's called a spinoff. If you're a huge organization and you have a conglomerate, it's even like Jake can appreciate this aspect because he works at a local market. If you got something on the shelf that's not moving, guess what you're going to do with it? You're going to either have it A, picked up, or B, you're going to discount it. And who wants to discount? Nobody wants to discount. Okay, from a business aspect, you want the highest profit margin you can get. If you're not getting profit on this stuff, you're not going to sell it. That's just the way it is. You can market it into the ground. If people don't want it, they don't want it. I mean, that's just the way it is. So the bigger companies are going to go ahead and do what's called spin-off and get rid of it. The younger, smaller companies that are trying to get a foothold in thing might pick up these things and say, oh, okay, well, I understand that logo. I can market and sell the logo. Whether the product actually changes or not, we don't know.
I was at Winn-Dixie because they're closing down their store here, so it looks bad and they're half empty. But I went in there and I saw they had Goose Island IPA for $8.99 a six pack. I said, "Oh man, $8.99 a six pack for Goose Island." And I checked the date and it was like early 2025. I was like, "Nope."
Wait. Yeah. You can't if it's a beer that's over like January, February, a year old. No. I ain't having it. I agree. And you let them know that, hey, the date is not good, but they're still trying to sell. Oh yeah, buy. No, thank you.
Well, yeah, but the reason the dates are bad is because nobody goes in that store. That's why it's shutting down.
Yeah. So
if you have a beer, if you have a grocery store that doesn't sell groceries, you shut down. If you have beers that don't sell, you get rid of them.
Right.
Wendy's is closing down over 200 restaurants in the next couple of months. Why? Because they're not making money. No one goes in them.
Yeah, people trying to diversify, and these budget meals, the $4 meals, $4 bag, the $5 bags, and that's what they're buying. And also, people are being more healthy now. So but hey, it's
a trend. What are you going to score the Budweiser before we do show and telling?
Really good Finger beers, just can't go wrong with it, folks. People say people get a headache from drinking this beer. I don't. The Beechwood aging. It's just the quality, just the way it's produced, the flavor. It's just a good, solid beer. And
if you drink enough Budweiser, you will get a headache.
Yeah, of course. So that's why I'm drinking this one too.
You drink enough of anything, alcoholic beverage wise, you will get a headache.
I will. I know my limit.
Process. So
what's your number?
I give it a 5. I'll give it an 84. No, I'll give it a 90 out of 100.
Hey, Jean, what you hiding there?
The police is driving around, so I got lurking around.
You should have opted for a red Solo cup. Oh, no. So in your area where you're at, you can't. There's no public drinking.
Well, you can at the parks. If you have a can or bottle, things like that. But but publicly, no, you can't. So, oh boy, hold on, guys.
Uh-oh.
That's my score, 90.
90. I heard 90 as he's walking away. He's like, whew, he just escaped. Maybe he'll go back for his phone, or maybe we'll see the police officer's face on his phone.
That would be funny. All right. Well, not funny, actually. Okay.
John is coming back.
Yeah.
You went to go get rid of the evidence.
Now you had 100.
Did you throw the glass away too?
Yeah, I threw that away. And
Threw
nobody
a
sees
can in
me
the glass
around. The police officer's parked. He's minding his damn business, so leave me alone. So yeah, no, I'll go. No, I'll change that score. 94 out of 100. But
Wow. 94 to Budweiser. Indeed. 94.
What are you doing? Giving extra points for not getting caught?
I think so.
No, we don't give bonus points like that. Hey, now as far as show and tell, I don't have anything to show and tell right now except Pabst Blue Ribbon, and I know we all seen that before. I did some beer shopping yesterday in Hammond, Louisiana.
Why is it coming in backwards again? Hold on a second.
Yeah, you might have to flip the screen again on this StreamYard. I'm back on StreamYard today.
Why are we having to do that? Let's see.
Because I never set up Restream. I never set up Restream on my on this Chromebook yet. So anyway, what I was trying to say is
I'll do it some other time. I don't want to lose the stream.
I did some beer shopping yesterday in Hammond, Louisiana. I didn't really find anything. I found New Belgium 1554, but I was like, nah, my fridge is pretty full. I'll buy that maybe in a month and revisit
I'll
it.
be honest with you. Your releases really don't happen now this time.
Yeah, and I went to Aldi and I didn't see anything new. It's the same old thing. Although the Hammond Aldi is twice as big as my store. The Hammond Aldi is double size. I guess it's big like that on Airline Highway too. But anyway, somebody else might. As far as upcoming events, this Wednesday is Strong Beer Wednesday. Any beer 5.5, 5.5 or above. Strong Beer Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to bring yet. I'll figure it out.
You know that Wednesday is Ash Wednesday. You're supposed to be fasting.
I am going to fast.
But
some people don't care. Some people still have a good time.
You're not abstain. You're also supposed to abstain. Fast and abstain.
I am not going to eat any meat on Wednesday.
But you're going to consume alcohol.
Yeah, that's not part of the. Okay.
That's not abstaining. That's not abstaining. You might want to go talk to your priest about it. You're supposed to abstain.
I am abstaining. Okay.
You might want to switch it over to Thunder and Thursday. That way you don't get caught in a loophole here.
No, don't.
That's
All
not,
right. Anyway, any show and tell over there?
Yeah, I got maybe I came across this before. Sierra Nevada.
I got that.
Oh wait, let me stop you. Let me stop you real fast. Your screen is showing correctly. It's just backwards for you, but it is showing correctly. On the broadcast, it's straight. It's not mirrored. Okay, continue.
I don't know why. You see this ice chest right here? It's right over here. So this is all coming through okay. There's no reason why this is coming through all backwards.
It's not backwards. It's
My
straight.
ice chest is over there. All right, moving on. So it's coming in at 6% alcohol per volume. If you can't read that, well, that's not on me. It's on this broadcast.
I can read it fine. I can read it fine. Springfest.
Yeah. So this is a light beer. It does have a good bitterness to it. I like it. Oh, look who's coming in at the last minute, just as we're getting ready to shut down shop. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that guy that shows up at the early bird special 5 minutes before the early bird's over with.
What's wrong with the early bird special? Some people like to have dinner at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Go ahead.
On Sunday.
Show all to yourself.
Any show and tell besides any show and tell besides Springfest?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Hey,
Go ahead, Claude. Hey, Claude, how you doing?
how you doing?
What?
What's up, Claude?
No. I was going to say, okay, well, real quick, I don't have anything. I just uploaded a video, Long Trail Ale. I just uploaded that. It should be popping shortly on my YouTube channel, and I'll post it on the Alcohol Legs page. And I do have that Springfest IP that you have, David. I have that I bought a 6-pack the other day at Wegmans, a 6-pack of different beers that I reviewed. So, so I did.
Sean, all the Schwegmans in our area, they shut down like 30 years ago.
Yeah, not Schwegmans. He said Wegmans.
Wegmans.
Yeah, we used
Yeah,
to,
it's a very popular.
take paper bags and put them on our books when we were in elementary school, protect them from, all nicked up and stuff, because boy, they charge you some pennies.
Yeah,
if you
so
nicked up their books. New one.
Yeah, he said Wegmans.
Wegmans. So yeah, Wegmans is Wegmans is a very popular grocery chain here in New Jersey and New York. They sell beer, wine, and liquor. And I picked up a couple of things in there. Picked 6 thing. It ran about $13.99, which is a little high, but I guess understandable. Now some places maybe $11.99. But anyway, but this was $13.99 for 6 beers. So I guess you can't beat that. I guess I don't know. Maybe rip off. I guess I don't know. But I got 6 beers. I got the Spring Fest. I've done 2 other beers I've reviewed already. The Long Trails I mentioned uploaded, and I did that Schlafly beer from Schlafly. That Irish stout that at 8%. So those are the beers on my channel right now, and I did another one yesterday. This beer from Portugal. So I'll be posting stuff. You'll be seeing it, and I'll do my best to join you Wednesday. And that's about it, guys. Just I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook a lot. Just posting stuff and trying to get off social media because it's just all that stuff. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Go ahead, Claude.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning. Oh, I wrote in my text wrong. I ran 6 miles in the rain and did a 25-minute sauna there. And just to stay young and beautiful like you guys. Harris Teeter Supermarket, 2 for $4. The nice big Foster. I like Fosters. I don't drink it that often, but when I see it on sale, I always enjoy it. I love this oil can they give you. I mean, this is a nice value, a nice size beer for $2. You cannot go wrong. It's a good beer.
It's the same size. It's the same size as a wine bottle.
I'm sorry. Say again.
That can is the same size as a wine bottle.
Really? Oh my gosh! What is it? Let's see. Australia's famous beer. What's this? 25.4 fluid ounces.
Which, 750 milliliters. Yeah.
Brewed in the USA. Oh, it's not even brewed in Australia anymore. Okay, it's a USA beer. Yay!
It's a contract.
One of those is an ale, and the other one's an ESB. I think the green label is the ESB.
One is a premium, and one is a lager.
Yeah, I think the green one is an ESB.
I like them both. I've had them both.
Okay.
I have no problem with them. When there's a good beer on sale, I love buying single cans once in a while instead of a 6-pack and stuff like that. I just love getting in. When I see something on sale at a very overpriced supermarket,
they were looking to get rid of those.
The green one used to be called Foster Special Bitter.
That's the ESB.
Yeah,
that's the special bitter. It's
expiration date June. I did the Louisiana beer review date check here. June 29th, 2026 expiration. They can't be that old. Drinking during the day, good old overpriced Italian bubble water. Good old Pellegrino.
That'll make you belch.
Oh yeah. It makes you belch. It'll make you toot. It'll make you do everything. But it's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
It'll make you do anything. So anyway, that was it. I said, oh my gosh, you guys are still on. It's the high point of my Sunday here. Ron, where are you?
Next Sunday, I'll be coming in with some non-alcoholic beverage.
All right, those are good. I like the Corona. I like the Corona 00, and I like the Heineken 00. Those are really good.
I'm just in a different room, Claude. When I get on this, when I get on the Chromebook, I can get in a different room instead of sitting behind the desktop.
Oh, so you're in the same place. You just it looks different where you are.
Yeah, same state. Yeah.
I thought you were in Northern Africa again or something, Gibraltar or something. Oh, it's a bitter.
That's the old name for it, but
Especially
they stopped calling it that because people wouldn't buy it. They wouldn't buy it because they thought it's going to taste bitter. Oh, I'm not buying it.
So, Claude, if you pay attention to that green label one, when you crack it open, that is the bitter one. So that is an English style, what they call an extra special bitter. So that style is out there. It's hard to find in any other beer. It's just not made, but it's a real good beer style.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And for $2, this is, you know, I've lived long. I think we said this on Friday night, Fandango Friday. I've lived long enough where my beer is cheaper than my gas. At least in California.
Gas to be cheap in North Carolina.
Absolutely. Well, that's it. I just wanted to pop in and share just a quickie purchase here.
Okay, and look, you got a good deal because I was at Albertsons yesterday, and they had those same 2 cans, but it was 2 for $5.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
That was their sale price.
Yeah, Rouse's has that as well.
My other favorite is when I see it
at that price at Majoria's in Luling or Boutique.
I love when Miller High Life 12 bottles in the 12-pack go for $8.99. That happens a couple times a year. I grab that puppy.
You never get that.
No,
$8.99 for 12 bottles. You can't.
Well, the cheapest I can get is $5.49 a 6-pack.
Oh, but I did see
$12.
I did see Kentucky Straight. I did see a bottle. They had bottles of Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey, sour mash whiskey at Albertsons, full-size bottle for $9.99. Two different brands. From Buffalo Trace, $9.99 for Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey.
What brands?
Ancient Age.
Okay.
And Samuel Grant and Ancient Age.
Sam Grant's not that good. Ancient
I've
Age.
never had Samuel Grant, but
okay. Well, enjoy. I'm telling you. It's not good.
All right, Claude. Well, have a good Sunday, Claude.
Yeah, take care, guys. Have a good Sunday.
Right, see ya.
Oh, Claude, be easy, man.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yes.
You too. Have a good walk, Jean.
Yeah, you have to grow a beard like this.
Not to go. Gentlemen, it's been real. You'll be seeing me. See me when you see me.
Sounds good.
All right, later.
Bye. That was a surprise having those 2 characters show up late in the show.
I know.
So, all right. So I guess I'll be seeing you next Sunday with a non-alcoholic beverage. Not gonna do anything on Wednesday. Wednesday is a holy day of obligation. You really shouldn't be.
No, it's not a holy day of obligation.
All right. Well, you better reel it in and find out what it really is. Then
it's a day of abstinence,
right?
And fasting.
That's why you drinking alcohol.
Abstain. Well,
it's not abstaining.
Well, it's actually
not abstaining.
Abstaining from meat.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. You need to go talk to your pastor.
And fasting. Well, it says it right on the
RCIA classes.
Just look up the Archdiocese of New Orleans website.
Did you go to RCI classes?
I went through a program. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
What was the program called?
RCIA. I had to take a test. I had to recap
some things.
And the priest just look it up, Archdiocese of New Orleans, and look up their guidelines for Lent. It's very easy to look it up.
Yeah, it's called abstinence. You're supposed to have almsgiving, abstaining from things, and fasting and prayer. All that. What you're doing on Wednesday is not what you should be doing on Ash Wednesday.
Abstaining from meat.
I'm not talking to you. It's not just meat.
Okay, Father David.
You're losing what you really need to reel in.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, everybody. And now I got to go do some other things.
You better go to confession.
Okay.
You going to get your ashes?
I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I don't think you will either.
But it's not my fault. I can't.
Oh, of course it's not your fault.
I mean, I could do it, I guess.
Of course it's not your fault.
Okay. Well,
it's like lack of abstaining is not your fault.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Please, all fellow Catholics, chime in and let me know if I'm wrong or if this one here is just Squanch's nose is wrong.
My nose is itching.
Later, guys. See ya.
Okay, folks. Bye-bye, everybody.